Good morning, sir. I'm Gianluc Arcodemos from BSMT1 Dubai. So tonight we'll be talking about the stability of equilibrium. When we talk about the stability of equilibrium, it refers to the behavior of a system when it is slightly disturbed from its equilibrium state. It determines whether the system will return to the equilibrium, move farther away, or stay in its new position. So there is true primary stability of equilibrium, which is the stable equilibrium, neutral equilibrium, and unstable equilibrium. When we talk about the stable equilibrium, this will happen when the center of gravity is below the metacenter. So again, when we talk about the stable equilibrium, this will happen when the center of gravity is below the metacenter. When start to incline due to external factors such as wave or wind, it will return in the original position. You may ask, on what way it will return in its current position? When we talk about the stable equilibrium, this will happen when the center of gravity is below the metacenter. So like this. When start to incline due to external factors such as wave, wind, it will return on its original position. There are two terms use of ship's inclination. Heel. Ship is inclined due to external forces such as waves or wind. Ship is inclined due to internal forces such as off-center unit. There's also two condition and stable equilibrium. There is two condition in stable equilibrium, the stiff and the tender. A large GM, longer GZ, short rolling period, uncomfortable ride for passenger crew, subject to severe rocking stress, that is in stiff. Tender, a small GM has also a short GZ, long rolling period, comfortable ride for passenger and crew. Next is the neutral equilibrium. This will happen when G coincides with M, or the center of gravity will coincide in metacenter. External force will exert to return on its original position. When heeled, it will remain on its inclination until another external forces will appear. So when we talk about the neutral equilibrium, this will happen when the G coincides with the M, or the center of gravity will coincide with the metacenter, like this. Next is about the unstable equilibrium. This will happen when gravity is above metacenter. When heeled, it will flops. GM is negative. It will heeled another further to shape buoyancy, also move further until it will reach directly in line below gravity. When we talk about the unstable equilibrium, the center of gravity will above on the metacenter, like this. It will behave like neutral equilibrium. They will remain on its angle of inclination. This angle called the angle of Lowell. If unstable equilibrium happen, the stability of book state that it will need to be corrected. Why? Because if we will not correct immediately, our vessel will be unstable, and when the vessel is being unstable, it will lead to a drowning. And that is the three factor of equilibrium: the stable equilibrium, neutral equilibrium, and the unstable equilibrium. Again, this is me, Gianluc Arcodemos. I'm from Section Dubai, BSMT. Thank you so much for listening.